So let's have a close look now to EasyForm and see what EasyForm can bring to all of us. So first thing is, of course, we want to put our tooling on the correct position. So Martin will demonstrate now what information that you will have from the controller and what EasyForm is doing to have a perfect alignment. So Martin, we have on the controller the possibility to select the tooling. Martin is selecting the tooling. And now what is EasyForm doing? EasyForm is going into position and makes a red line so that Martin can put the tooling on the correct position. Punch and die are perfectly aligned. So now we know that all the tooling is perfect in position. So now EasyForm makes a reference because every time that you change a V die, he makes a reference on the die and he makes that we are ready for starting production. This is a short time, only a few seconds, but now everything is in position. So now what we will do, gentlemen, is we will bend, first of all, mild steel. Mild steel, what is the problem of mild steel? You can have thickness variation and you can have grain variation. So we will bend different samples and showing you the possibilities of EasyForm. So we take material, we know from the database the spring back. So the first thing that we do, we bend with the grain, and EasyForm is piloting the machine to the correct position. So angle is spot on, this is what we want. So now the problem is, of course, that we have the problem that we can bend against the grain, yes? So when you bend against the grain, you have a complete different radius, and this makes that your machine need to pilot exactly the punch to the correct position so that your angle is spot on. Angle is spot on means that we have a maximum variation of plus minus 20 minutes. So you see that we have a different radius, but we have a perfect angle. This is grain variation. But now the biggest problem that we are facing, all of us, is thickness variation. So to demonstrate you that, Martin will take the material and he will add 5/10 to this material. So this is not a standard, of course, but this is to show you exactly what EasyForm is doing. So EasyForm measure and pilots and bring us a part who is perfectly inside the tolerance of plus minus 20 minutes. So grain variation and thickness variation is automatically compensated by the EasyForm system. So let's say that we now need to bend another material. What do we need to do? We go to the controller, and on the controller we will select a new material. So Martin opens us the database of the tool, all the materials, and he selects, for example, stainless steel. So stainless steel is the new material, and what do we see on the controller? That we have a spring back of 4 degrees. So now the system knows that when we ask 90 degrees to our controller, that he will pilot the punch till we have exactly 86 degrees. Then we have the spring back and you will have 90 degrees. So we bend stainless steel with the foil on the bottom. What do we have? Perfectly 90 degrees, yes? Because our database brought the machine to the correct position. When we have stainless steel with foil on top, we bend, and the end result is again perfectly 90 degrees. So this little demo shows you exactly what EasyForm can do. Different materials, you have your database with your correct spring back, and the system is pilot every time the machine to the correct depth that your angle is spot on. And spot on means plus minus 20 minutes variation.